8. Filipino monsters that science can explain. The Philippines doesn't just tell ghost stories, it warns you about neighbors who transform, women who split in half, babies crying in the dark that aren't babies. But here's the uncomfortable question. What if none of them were supernatural? What if the monsters were biology, psychology, and human error? Tonight, we dissect 8 Filipino legends. Fear first, science second. 8 monsters, 8 explanations, no superstition required. Number 1. The Aswang. In Capiz, people whisper about the Aswang. By day, your neighbor. By night, a twisting predatory creature. Bodies contorting, limbs jerking, movements that don't look human. Now zoom out. Panay Island has one of the highest concentrations of a rare genetic disorder called X-linked dystonia Parkinsonism. It causes violent involuntary muscle contractions, severe twisting, sudden body distortions. In a remote village with no medical framework, what do you call that? You don't say neurological degeneration. You say she transforms at night. The monster wasn't invented. It was misunderstood. Number 2. The Manananggal. A woman who splits in half. Her upper body flies into the night, her lower half left behind. Sounds cinematic, but sleep paralysis is worse. You wake up, you can't move, you feel pressure, you sense a presence. Your brain, half dreaming, creates a visual narrative to explain the paralysis. Floating, separation, being hunted. Neurologists call it hypnagogic hallucination. Your ancestors called it a manananggal. Same experience, different explanation. Number 3, the tiyanak. You hear a baby crying in the jungle. You follow the sound. That's when it attacks. Here's the problem. Several animals, including civets and certain birds, produce distress calls that closely resemble human infants. Your brain is biologically programmed to respond to a baby's cry. That's not superstition. That's survival wiring. It's called auditory pareidolia. Nature makes noise. Your brain assigns meaning. And in the dark, meaning becomes a demon. If you like horror that holds up under scrutiny, where the explanation is just as unsettling as the legend, this is exactly what we do here. Now let's keep going. Number 6. The tikbalang. You're walking. Suddenly you're lost. You swear you're going straight, but you keep circling back. Humans cannot walk in straight lines without visual landmarks. Even slight leg strength imbalance causes circular drift. In open terrain, you loop. The ritual of turning your shirt inside out? It interrupts panic. It forces cognitive reset. The creature didn't disappear. Your orientation recalibrated. Number 7. The sigbin. A creature walking backward, head between its legs, moving in unnatural ways. Historical trade routes brought exotic animals into the Philippines. Wallabies, kangaroo species, escaped imports, seen at night, misidentified. Add darkness, add fear, add rumor. You don't get wildlife confusion. You get mythology. Number 8. The White Lady of Balete Drive. A faceless woman standing on Balete Drive. Drivers swear they've seen her. Late-night driving causes highway hypnosis, reduced peripheral awareness, fatigued visual processing, fog, headlight glare, tree shadows. Your brain scans random patterns and forces them into recognizable shapes. The most recognizable shape? Another human. It's called visual pareidolia. You didn't see a ghost. You saw your brain trying to make sense of noise. Here's what connects all of them. Every monster began with a real experience, a disease, a hallucination, a heart malfunction, a sensory glitch. Folklore isn't stupidity, it's pattern recognition without data. And when the brain lacks information, it manufactures fear. If you prefer your horror intelligent, grounded, and harder to dismiss, subscribe. Because the scariest thing in the Philippines was never the monster, it was how the human mind works.